Yes, so after we create the navigation, I'll say, or even the header section or the top bar section, pretty much of this landing page, because we want to clone, basically, I want to clone something like this. Also, it's kind of useful. It's not only to clone. I think this one's very useful in terms of trying to uh, in trying to it will give an sense of urgency to someone who has landed this page, to a sense of urgency as to show them there is a discount of 40%. So even my course, there is some discount here, as you can tell. um as you can tell, there is some discount here. Let me try to, yeah, 56% off. So that's it. So I find this top bar that will give the this notification of, not really notification, that will uh, make my visitor to see the discount offer. I think it's very useful to leave it there, to give them sense of urgency, like this is a promotion or an offer, so to speak. So after having to create this one, the comment section is this one, kind of banner, I would say, or banner, where there'll be a video, a landing page video here, and course title, and some little also benefits that will make basically a visitor to be able to be persuaded, in sense to be able to complete the action, which is to enroll now. So because I am aware of this, you may be new to maybe web designing, but for me, just looking at this is not completely one or monocolor, I would say. It's kind of, there is two color in it. So basically, whenever you see there is two or mix of two or more colors, that is called a gradient. But just to prove my point here, I will go ahead and so to, by the way, and try to inspect this background color, or background, or the banner, what has been made of in terms of their background color. So to inspect anything or any element in any browser or any website, you basically buy. I'm using Chrome, but even I believe in even other platforms the same. Maybe we can try to see. For example, I want to try to inspect different items here. I will right click. You see there is inspect here. To come. So if you want to know this, the color of this button here, I'll click here. Then I'll get CSS properties that made this color. You see there is background color and stuff like that. So it's the same. I think it's the same for the most of our majority of builders on how to inspect different elements in the website or on their browser. So now I want to inspect this background here, or banner. So I'll go ahead and right click and I'll inspect. So when I'm clicking inspect, so basically this developer tool, it will give me, you see there are so many like this. The other part is kind of white, but the place that has been selected is kind of we say gray, in color. So for me to be able to track this element, yeah, I want to see the parent, the outermost parent, I would say. How do I know this? Let me show you here. You see here, this is a parent. Then inside of it, which is this one, you see, there is a margin where it ends. But inside this section, inside of it, there is column. But inside the column, there is another element, which is our so-called title. So our title is inside of the column, and then outermost parent with this section, you know. So I can even anyways, before going that to that section, let me show you. So now this part here has been selected Elementor, but as you can see, you see there is drop down menu, um, these icons here. It means of course I can click further, but I don't want to go down, I want to go up to see what is the outermost section, just like this one, uh, outermost sections. So because you cannot you cannot have a background color at this section, because if you be having at this section background color, it means the other part or the outermost sections or container, they will not that background color can be affected. It's like now we want to put a background color on this maybe section here, but then maybe I'll put my background color in this section. So it means my background color will be only affected from this going in, not from this going up. I think it makes sense. But any changes that will be done here in terms of a background color, even the text alignment, it will affect even the all other elements that inside of it. It's like the mother. Mother normally will have a control of all her children, I would say. Yeah. So that's it. So I'll go ahead and try to see what is the outermost container. How do I know about this? Um, you see, when I'm hovering, you can see here there is when I'm hovering my cursor on different container, you can see this is the header. You can see this is the header. Is this part is not this part is not being highlighted whenever I'm hovering header. So it means this is main container. But you really want to know if the highlight goes even beyond this, you know, main container, which means this is not only the banner, but main container, like the whole container, I would say. So I'm trying to get the art page. I think this one, not even this one. So it's this one here. This is outermost container because the highlight begins in there. But this one contains all the elements down here. You can try to see not this one, but this one. I hope you kind of get it. But as we'll be doing this, anyway, this is not code. But by the way, that's how you can be able to clone or be able to know exactly what other features they've been incorporated in others' websites, so that you can implement in your own website. So I'll click. After I click it, you see on my right hand side there will be a CSS element. Uh, Basically, anyways, for those who are brand new to website designing, so CSS, it is used in styling. Whenever you see any kind of style, the background color, um, uh, text, font family, font style, and all that. Whenever you see something like that, you just know it has been done by CSS. But HTML is just markup language. It's just put framework or skeletons, I would say. That's it. Yeah. So you don't worry about that much. So after I click this element, I'm selecting this element, which is the background of this session here. On my right hand side, I can see the element that has been selected. I can even notify, I can even verify. You see, like every element or select element that has been selected are the same in the class element this match. You can try to have it confirm all what you see here. It's pretty much like this in terms of their class. I don't want to go much in the class session or the class which I did by now, because this course it was ultimately for no, with no coding. Yeah, yeah, but it's not coding. But you, if I would have done maybe supposedly I would say like uh, maybe I would note down. I would have jot down all the properties that I need here, and then I'll go straight. Then would have not gone this process to with me. But this for someone, I think I would be interested to know how to be able to clone properties. Yes, I normally do. How I normally do. So I'll go ahead and you see the background image here, radio gradient, center. So I'll show you how can you implement this one. I'll come back here. I'll add a new section here, a section here, like a parent section. I'll click add a new section. Because my section is blank, and then inside of it there will be other element, some titles. Then I'll select this one. If I want to section is two columns, I would have selected this one. The same for if I want three section, I mean three columns or four columns, then I would have selected this one. But for my case, I just want just one um, section. Is over here. So now I want it to be to fit the size, or say the height, to at least fit the screen. So how do I go about that? I'll go ahead and say height. Yeah, height fit to screen. Or sometimes you may say it has to start from the given height. That's when minimum height. It has to be from the 400 pixel going up. But for me, I want it to fit the screen automatically. So it is fit the screen. It has fitted the screen. So now I want to see change the background color of this section. To change the styling, you go here, click style, and this is not background color, but it was background overlay. Is when the gradient, of course, even here gradient it is around here, but as you can tell, background color is transparent. So it means in the property of background color is just put transparent, but there is background. It means there is background overlay. It's just on top of the background, I would say. So I'll click gradient. I will and type is called radio. Or it may ask yourself, where did I find this? It's pretty much here. Background image radio. And the first color is this one. I'll copy. Coming back here. I'll paste. And then I'll come to the second color. second color, which is 100%. So it's kind of faded in a way. Uh, I think there is opacity one. Anyways, this is opacity basically. See, now we've achieved something like this, similar. So go ahead and save to view. See, that's nice. That's nice. So that's it. So what next now is to add um, this title in another title. So you may want to be meticulous or attention to details to copy everything, but you can opt anyhow. You can even put header one or header two, the styling. But this is another way to teach you how to be able to clone any feature that you want uh, in a given website. So I'll go ahead and try to see this element here, the title and the font size and all that. So to select this element or to inspect this element, I will go here. You see this icon here. Select an element in the page to inspect it. I'll select this. Then I'll try to select which element I want to inspect is the style in this property. I'll select this one first. This one first. Then you see text align, center, the color is basically white, which is the font. And see font family, outfit, just overwrite, and font weight is 400. Font styling normal. Font size is 62. I'm even write it down. Letter spacing 0. I'm even try to write it down so that I can remember and I can implement it. In this is header one. You see here it's called header one here. And what about this one? I'll select this one, then I'll try to inspect this one. This header 4. And what's the font here? Align center, family, same outfit, weight 500, normal, and font size 28. So I'll go ahead and try to add these two sections. So to add a new section or to add new widgets or basically or an element here, I can click this plus button here, or I can go ahead and click here this box, the icon. So something I want to add here, you just drag and drop here. Then this one, it is according to that set one, and also I want to be centered. So there is two ways to center your items here. I can center individual items, or I can center in the column, in a given column. It's parent. So I can go in the column sections. I want all my items to be centered. That precedes this column. So vertical line, is it horizontal line, center. Okay, you just see. Okay, let me not not go. Let me just save before my then we'll see later. So I want to center it here, center. Then I'll go to styling, change the color, it's white, change the type, go to typography, font family, it's outfit, font weight it was 400, font size it was 62, yeah, alignment it was 0. So just leave as it is. So yeah, I'll also add another item. Add another item here. Basically, it is uh, I title. I'll come here to see all the widgets. It's another header. I'm just if I press here to be in the top of it. Let's say I've put this here, but I want to make it to be in the down after my first title. I'll come here and just drag here. See, yeah. So maybe before even trying to change this the style of this one, let me even add this similar text here. I can just copy. I'll come back here. I'll select. If I want to change the content, I'll go to content section here. Then I'll delete everything here. Then I'll paste my, yeah. Of course, I'll go later on. I'll change according to my liking, but now it's just to show you how can I be able to achieve that. So now I'll select this item. To select an item that you want to change, you can come here to the navigator. I can select this one, or individually I'll have my cursor, I have selected. But to select the individual slow navigator is more precise. It's more precise. I'll select heading. Then I'll again it is text align. It has to be at center as you already saw. So it was header H4 header. Then I will select text alignment center. I will come back to the styling of it. The text color it was white. Then the typography, font family it was outfit also. Then font size it was 28. Then font weight it was 500. And yes, I'll come back here, copy this. If I want to change the content of this section, I'll come here, content, then I'll delete anything, everything, and I'll paste. Yeah, wow. And update the changes. If I want to, basically, yes, if I want to see the changes, I'll just click view changes. Yeah. So what has left is a video. Basically, I don't want to go much in the more styling of an item, but basically, there is something called position. By default, all elements like a position relative. So whenever I will add an item, it will be below it. So whenever I will add I don't know how to say, but as you can tell, whenever I'm adding anything, it will be automatically to be below it because they are position relative. But there are of course more like I'll say more advanced technique of designing, not really more advancing, but you can even have a look of position, absolute position, fixed. But for more responsive designs, just leave as it is as a default because it is uh, relative to another, which is quite okay. So as you can tell, as you see, when I will add a video here, you see it come down, even it will adjust within this area. So now let's add another element to this video. As you can see here, a video is needed. Yeah, I'll come back here. I'll to get the element that we want to add here. You click this little icon here. Basically, a video is this one. I'll just drag and drop below it. If you see there is a kind of stop item, if I release, the changes will not happen. You have to press that until you see okay plus icon as release. Now it's when we would release. Yes, so you kind of see it's kind of the size of the video is huge. How do I do about that? I'll go to style. Maybe I'll try this also big. I can even try to move it. Yes, for me now, I think this one is okay, but this one is kind of. I'll come back here to with custom. This much. Then I want all my items to be inside of this column to be centered. So I'll click this column, then I'll say horizontal line center. See, no, I think it's not. It's kind of horizontal aligned. I think it's more like yeah. Then I come to style. Yeah. So it even exceed this. It, do this. Yeah, I think 13 to 9 is perfect. It's perfect. So if I want to add any press, you see this one is called is it press order image, I would say. So if I want to change this one, I'll come back, I'll come here and say change image array. Image array. It's for more engaging, to be more persuasive, because you can see this one is more clean. It's when these are kind of images that are pressed in YouTube. When you go to YouTube now, it's basically you're able to see I would say, what is it called? A thumbnail. A thumbnail. A thumbnail. It's kind of, it will make you, it's it's kind of well graphic design image that will make you to purchase or to make you to click over the video because of the thumbnail, because most of the time people are affected by the thumbnail. So I'll go ahead and try to add a certain image here, of which I did for this course. I think it was this. Yes. So the good practice also should be able to add or rename your titles and add text, because that's being used in the SEO. By the way, I've just added this PNG, but it's not advised in terms of speed. Anyway, let us do a good practice to change it to WebP format. I'll say PNG to here, because PNG format, WebP formatting, these are kind of format which are very light in terms of their size is small, very small, but the quality is still the same. Um, or is it? I think it's this one. Yeah, completely. I use image effects to design this. I did not design by myself, it's just AI. So I'll come back here and yeah, I will rename. It's better to rename all your items that you'll be submitting to your website closely relating to the subject that uh, you are trying to address. For me, it's the Facebook course, so I will say Facebook advertising maybe, because these are kind of keywords maybe they will be picked up by the search engines. So even copy this, but I just leave like this. So now a good practice. Now this is not a good practice. I'll maybe delete this bound. So I've changed my image to WebP format, which is which is advised by Google. So I insert this one. Then in art test also I post Facebook advertising, and yeah, select. See, I can even put the colored one. I think the colored one was really nice. It will blend well. It's just my perception. I do not find. There is another one which is colored. Convert. Try to see Facebook instead of advertising out Meta. So coming here, I think if B card B, let's try change photo. Oh, so if there is media that I've already uploaded somewhere or a couple days ago or at any moment, it's when I'll find all the items that I've uploaded in my media on my website. But if there is an item or a media or photo that it doesn't, or an image which is not found here or have not yet uploaded, then I'll go upload file and then select file. Then I'll say I'll click, then I'll press the add test. I don't know. I'll go and maybe I'll leave this or I'll leave the other one. Uh, you tell me which one is good. So, anyways, this kind of give a light in color as opposed to be black and white. Yes, I try to review the changes. Yeah. Now we are going something somewhere good. So I'll even upload this video, this landing page video. Where is it? There is a landing page video here. I'll upload this in Udemy. I mean in YouTube. Then I'll add it here. Why I will upload it to YouTube? Because also YouTube it has got its audiences. So probably there will be people out there who will see the video, the landing page video. Also will be the link to map to or direct them to my course. So instead, because I have an option here to upload it within my website, but I don't want it to be like that. I will rather upload in YouTube because I'll get some views. You never know, be couple of 100 people, 1,000, maybe they'll see the video, then the course, even they buy the course. So be another way of marketing. So how people you may ask yourself here, how do you change the content of the video? It's basically now, as you can see in my navigator, I've selected the video and you see here if video there is a link to change, but also I can self hosted, could be a Vimeo, could be or Dailymotion, or could be YouTube. The choice is yours. And you can say player controls, um, this one here, they can then they can like player controls, they can forward or they can like how they can control the video player. I would say loop. I'll say yes, maybe depending what I want. And mute. No, I want to have it to have a sound. Specific time in seconds. So, anyways, so you can go ahead and play around with these player controls and stuff like that. But for us, what next? I'll just click enroll now. For me, the color of enroll now or call to action. I will never put this is because it's kind of difficult to see in a way. I want the call to action to be very visible. Probably I'll use the same color like this one, or I'll use orange. Is it called a yellow? Yeah, to make it be so bright. So to add an item here, I'll just click element basically. This is button. Just add light This could be this or below it. And choose center. Um, I'll click center. I want it to have some margin. Margin. You see, this is a button. What's the margin of it? Margin of it is like this, like territory here. So if I add properties of margin, it will affect outside of this item. But if padding is inside the space between inside of the given container. So I want to margin top to have it some space here. Basically, by the way, I want to even add some this container here, this parent container. I really want to have some padding space inside. Uh, as you can tell, there is a space here. I think it's like 15 pixel or so. Maybe I should start with the. Maybe let me finish with this one first. Uh, by styling, I can color. I don't know. Background is color is kind of I choose here. Uh, Maybe, yeah, maybe. Or be too much colors. I think so. Or let me try to select this color and then see how it will be like a mixture. What is called mixture? Let me select this one. Take this color here. Copy. Come into this. Set my button. And paste. Not too bad. Not too bad. I think. Anyways, I want it to be seen. I would say. So I want to change the padding. I mean the margin. So if I select now, you see this item here. If I select now an item, now if I'll show you. If I select because it can anchor link values together, so the margin top, margin right, margin bottom, they all be applied automatically or dynamically, I will say. So I will just untoggle this because I want only the top margin to be affected. Now I go to see, and then I change the text content here, text. Well, now I can increase this type. I can increase font weight, style, even the. I think I can even leave like this outfit typography. No, I don't have to look at that because I don't want to be exactly the same because now even me I know what I want. Okay, font weight. That's too much. I think that's okay. Then I'll go ahead and add some padding here. I'll select the item, then I go to advanced again to make, like I told you before, to make all the items, or to make say all the sizes maybe in top and bottom to be the same. I don't want the padding to be affecting the left and right. So I'll toggle this. I want like top. See here, I think 50. Even the bottom be 50. I'll okay. Before even changing this, if I'm coming to this column, I think this was this column. No, it was this section. You see, if in the layout section, it is fit to screen. If I will say min height, say, so min height is at least 400. So always, so whenever items that will be exceeding the limit that we set, so it is quite okay. But I want at least my container to have at least 400 going up. So meaning it will solve this overlapping issue. So, but anyways, we want to add some even bottom padding at the bottom. I think that is okay. So always it will leave 30 pixel space at the bottom and 50 space here at the top. Update this. Anyways, someone will wonder how can I use image fix. So I normally start to create my prompt in ChatGPT. I'll say ChatGPT. Then I'll say, can you create a prompt for me? Okay, I'll say create a prompt of an African American. Why is it necessary African American? Because this course here, it was prepared in Swahili specifically for my people's country who are like black. Because to make it, like, you have to know also audiences. I would say, can happy. I would say man who is happy after getting sale. I don't know, from Meta ad campaign. Of course, even like now ChatGPT, they can create a visual image. But would you like this visual? Yes, go ahead. I'll say. but I'll copy my prompt and what's image fix. First, create. See, I can even use these again. These are more natural, you know. You can even change to this. Um, yeah. But if I want to be make more professional with the hair, I also add some. You can even tell. Anyways, you can even tell ChatGPT to make somebody the character of a person. So basically, that's it. Yeah, that's I think that's more natural. Um, yeah, this course it kind of takes a lot of time, but hey, I did not like plan this. I said to myself, I want to create a landing page for my course. So why should I not make a video teaching people how to do it without even having backgrounds, coding and stuff like that. So that's why it kind of takes a lot of time, but I believe it will bless somebody. By the way, I have a course on how to design, of course, website without even coding experience. You can check the link below. It's also here in Udemy. Um, it will teach you how the pricing, to teach you the investment that you need, where you get the customers, how to start this business, website design business, and all that. So I'll come here. I want to change this. I'll select the video in Navigator and yeah, image overlay. I've already changed the format to I will rename again. I think I will name to Facebook advertising Meta Instagram. These are kind of keywords that I want even the search engine to be able to take or to pick. I'll add the art testing. I think that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. It's fine by me. I'll update. Then I can even add that 5 star as these items here. If it happens that you have this much students, you can add also. You can also add this. Um, let me see how can you go about doing this. You can even add some icon, as you can see here. I don't know. I can try to inspect the size. I don't know. Are these real icons or what? Or image? So of course 1M 8. If you don't know what swan name is, you can even say 1M to 1EM to pixel, 16 pixel. So I'll come here, I'll select my selector here and I'll icon, see icon, just like this one. I can come also to the style, which is 16 pixel, and the color, I can also change the color be like if there is a color, a specific color, this one, just copy it, come here. I hope you can follow along, and yeah. So as you can tell, now the size of this icon takes full, almost full width of this section here. So that's why if I will try to add another, I can even duplicate. By the way, before even going further, the icon, I just want maybe when it hovers, what do you want to do? I think you come back to this section when hover, maybe change the color or whatever. So now let me try to, if I now I'm selecting this one item, I can duplicate this item because I want all the features on the sizes that I've just made in one item to duplicate to another basic item or a star that I will create. You see, it comes below because why? As I told you before, the way by default, the way elements are, they they've position themselves with relative. So whenever item that already actually come, it will stack beneath it or below it. So because of positioning. So what I can do now, I can delete this first one, the one. Okay, I can hit delete. I can select this one, then I can reduce the width of this. Then it's when I can add another five or four more stars. Yeah. So I'll say I'll go to advanced. It's pretty much you can change over the course of time, but you just know what you want to do now. I want to change the size or to do the size. So in width, I'll say it is custom. By custom, I think I can even duplicate. Say I haven't really changed, but you can even add your own to your liking widths. But I can duplicate also. Duplicate. Then five. This. No, so now your assignment maybe will be you just add for yourself this because but this one what you see here is just uh, one header could be or could be a paragraph. Just type this out and yeah, to inspect this one. See, this is paragraph. It's just the test. Yeah, yeah. So that's it. Um, I don't have the image of my student. It's not necessary for me. I'm trying to see what it looks like. I can even reduce the uh, margin. I mean, padding top. This way, I can even leave like this. This is a press order, but for me, I'll go ahead and add this what you get, session. That's it, man. So basically, these are depending on my course, whatever what you learn. There are four, so it means there will be four sections here, four sessions, and yeah. So you know what to do now. It's basically I would add another section, which it always should be below uh, the preceding or the first section that I've just created, or the previous section. That's the right way to say. Um, I'll add then. So I'll add this, then I'll add another one. Let's do it. Yeah. Before this, I will add another one. You might ask yourself, how do I do that? You to add a section in top of this one, you just add here, add a section. So the section that I want to add here is just this, to put some sort of what we get and this kind of text here. Yeah, there could be another way to do that, but you play around and you can figure yourself. I believe you can even, yes, I was able to do this. I can also do this here. I think so. I think let me do okay. Let me do this, and yeah, I can do it. If there is, anyways, let me change the background. I mean the size, the size of my item here. Then I'll add my items, and another thing to is paragraph. Um, so for me to be able to add these two sections here, then have icon title, they have icon header and paragraph, icon header and paragraph. How do you know that this is an icon? This is, you can even try to inspect. See, this is an icon. This one is header 4. This is paragraph. So go ahead and add. I can click the add here. I can click where is an icon, change even later. What would follow next is the header. Okay, then set up for is the center. What follow next is the text. Yeah, text align. I'm coming to style center. I think that's it. So for me, I want it to be. You can opt to. Is it? Oh, they are kinda okay. I can just leave as it is there. For some strange reason, okay. Let me alignment left. Then I can do what? This just one column. You see, I can hide it or not. I can duplicate, duplicate. Not this one. It's basically this one. There must be four. So this one here, the last one I can just what is it? I can just delete. So by default, the size of this width here is 100%. So if I put 50, 50 automatically the rest will be coming to the new row. I'll come here, say width. I can even put, maybe let me see, what would be 50. Oh, by the way, it depends if I want to, let me put this so that for this, for the purpose of learning. Then I'll select here. I'll put select another. Okay, doesn't come to the shut session. Oh, Yes, so if I want to supposedly, if I want to achieve something like this here, to like have a three columns here or two columns here. So there could be another so many ways to go about this. Too, I will basically copy this and paste. Don't want that. Yeah, copy, paste it here. Copy, paste it here. Copy, paste it here. And I'll select this top section. So navigator here, section, duplicate. This way now I have four, I would say four section, but in two column as opposed to this. So I can opt to go with the this one like depending on depending on the nature uh, of my content. Um, yeah. So even here I can this section I can reduce the minimum weight, and as you can tell it is centered. Yeah, I think that's it. So now I will kind of pause the video and try to edit it to my liking. Now you can even try to change yourself because the skeleton is the same, but you can also say what's the background color of this, because it's kind of this is not completely white. Again, to change the background color to inspect, go to inspect. I try to select the outermost div or section. I think this one. I'll try to see where there is a background color. I'll try to select this. go up, going up. I think it was this one. So I will change the background color for each session. Pretty much here. Yeah. And then I select another session. Come to style. Going to style. Background. Then this one, I'll just delete this. Then right after this one also I'll put a call to action here. I'll just copy this one. Copy and let's paste. No. I think I paste. Okay. For some strange reason it comes here. Anyways, I can even create another subsection and put this. No sweat. At the background color of this section here, I'll select this one, copy background color. So how to link maybe this one to my course enroll now whenever somebody say enroll now. So I'll copy the link here, this one, then I'll put the link here. Then I want if someone clicks the link, should they go to the new tab or the same tab? Of course, I want them to exactly like go out from this page, not ready to open new tab. Yeah, so even here, I'll go ahead and change the link content. No, paste. So go ahead and add some content similar to this one. Yeah, um, let's try to preview. I think it's pretty good. So now someone maybe they ask themselves, how should they change this icon relating to the context that you write here. Maybe we finish with that. This is pretty much good. So I'll select an icon, then an icon library. I'll select any icon that I think is very relevant to what I'm trying to write there. So could be like what? If you track, what do you do? The color you can come here. The color is kind of like bluish, I think. I can tag it. I can inspect. Even the size is 1M, which we know by now is 16 pixel. That's the color. Okay. So can copy after copy this color and duplicate it all. But also I will the size could be I think it's 32. 32. Just paste size 32. Or I could even leave this the same size, the default size. Control V 32. Yeah, 32. Yeah, that's it about pretty much I would say cloning a website, also having landing page for your website. It's pretty much to work better if you have a course in Udemy, but maybe in the near future or including in my I will create on how to add a PayPal checkout checkout if you have a product that you're selling on your own website, a checkout form. I think I happen to have with one. Go dash page. I think it's called this one. completely a video and some description here and a completed checkout form that you can instantly check out. Like if you don't want to direct your customer to the any any page or say, let's see what happened. This is widget checkout form. This is plugin that I used. Checkout form. Let's try to, for example, we had new session here. Checkout. Yeah, so this is a plugin. This plugin, it basically enable uh, it basically enable person and you even add what type of product that you want to sell or to check out from this landing page. So if I were to sell this for my own website, I would just need this plugin. I'm sure you would cannot plug in this because it was a while it was a while ago when I did this. So you basically add your product that you want to sell in this landing page. So automatically your your prospect or your visitor will complete the order as soon as they finish uh, entering all this information. Also, you can delete some or you can cut items. I can say no, don't show cut items. Of course, it is pro version if you want to more like functionality. You have to I'll say to buy. I will say I think it is to buy. If you want more functionality, you need to buy express checkout. It means it doesn't have need all these buttons just to pay. Then off you go. Yeah, that's it. This video. Anyways, I don't want this. For those maybe wondering what is this plugin for, let me go to my plugins. Mm, Sell kit. This one. Yeah. So that's it for this video. I hope you been blessed enough. Let me know in the comment section what have you learned. What do you think I should elaborate more? What new thing also you've learned from this course, and how are you going to apply it? Yeah. Till another time. And again, also there is if someone wants to complete to start a website business and where they get the customers, there are four ways that I normally use to get customers. There is how do you pricing, how do you charge, how do you start something from scratch, how do you have and really the pretty much the method that have been used here, but essentially the starter sim, how to use starter sim to install. It's complete course. It's something that I really wish if I would have known by the time I'm starting to learn this about programming or web technologies. It will help you a lot. Check out in the comment description. Or could be I don't know where I will be watching this video. Could be in Udemy, could be in on YouTube. Yeah, that's it. So basically, I'll put the link here when it finishes. It's basically to update the content to my liking. Then I'll be good to go. Yes.